Are you thinking of moving to Prosper, Texas? Well, in this video, I want to take you on a virtual tour of Prosper, Texas, all from Google Maps, coming right up. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything about Dallas, Texas, then make sure to subscribe below, click the bell notification so you're the first to know the market update in Dallas, Texas. My name is Daniel. I'm a realtor and a loan officer. And if you're thinking of moving in a few weeks, a few months, or a year down the line, feel free to call, text, email, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. So I want to take you on a virtual tour of Prosper, Texas so you have a better understanding of what it's like. So let's get right to it. So here we are in Google Maps, and as you can see at the top here is Prosper. In terms of land-wise, it's not too big. I mentioned in my vlog, it was established in 1914 with 500 residents. Today we're talking over 45,000 residents. In terms of land, pretty small in comparison to like Frisco. Frisco is pretty big compared to Prosper. And as you can see here, Prosper is still developing. You see kind of a lot of greenery here, still developing. But when we talk about like the distance from Prosper to, let's say, DFW Airport, you're going to have to take this Dallas North Tollway, and then you got to go down this 121 toll as well to get to DFW over here. And that takes you about 40 miles, which is going to be about 40 minutes to possibly an hour or so. And so that's to the DFW. So kind of far, as you can see there. If we talk about from Prosper to, let's say, Love Field. Now, DFW is an international airport. Love Field is a domestic airport. And you go straight down this Dallas North Tollway, then you can get to the Love Field Airport, which is here. And this Dallas Love Field Airport is about 30 miles as well. Or DFW is 40 miles. And Love Field is about 30 miles. This will take you about 30-40 minutes depending on traffic, of course. And if you want to get to, let's say, downtown Dallas, you just go straight down this Dallas North Tollway here and you get to downtown Dallas, and this is about 35 miles, so about 45 minutes to about an hour. And so we can see that when it comes with distance, Prosper is pretty far location wise, but people love Prosper because of the school district. This is one of the main reasons why they love Prosper. And so let's go ahead and take a look at Prosper here. If we are looking over in Prosper, and as you can see here, Prosper, like I said, is small, but this one here is the gates of Prosper. My vlog, I talked about how there's like 4 corners of places to eat. So if we went and we did like a search of, let's say, for example, we did a search of restaurants. So there's a bunch of places to eat, just like right here, the gates of Prosper. See, you can see like the 4 corners here. You got a lot of places to eat. And then you have like a lot of shopping malls, a lot of like a big, large shopping plaza. You got Walmart over here, other stores here. You got stores over here, Home Goods. So a lot of things to do at the gates of Prosper. So if you're going to meet people, I think in Prosper, that is, I think the gates of Prosper is a place that you may want to meet, because a lot of people just will grab a bite, grab some coffee afterwards, and just walk around. So that's kind of a lot of fun. The gates of Prosper. This right here is just north of 380. So as you can see here is 380, and right here is the 380 highway. And so right here, north of 380, we have the gates of Prosper. And then we have Frisco is, so this is Prosper up in the top here. Right here, this area right here is all of Prosper. And then south of the 380 down here is Frisco. So that's kind of how you can distinguish between Prosper and Frisco. Now, if we're going to talk about a lot of people where people love to live in, is called a community called Windsong Ranch. And this place is a community that people just, they love living here because of the nice community, the location, as well as the school. So this is a place that's really popular. We're actually going to go take a look at a virtual tour of a house in Windsong Ranch shortly. And then, so Prosper being fairly small, there's not much, there's not a lot of things to do here, as you can see. So like I did a vlog tour of let's see here, Frontier Park, which is this right here. Frontier Park, vlog tour of what Frontier Park is like. And then you also have here Prosper High School, which is a fairly big high school, one of the main high schools in Prosper ISD. If you want to look at high schools in Prosper, you can go to prosper-isd.net, and then you can go into schools right here. Just click schools right there, and you can see the schools. All the schools here. Some of them are already established. Some of them are coming soon, depending on when you're watching this video, this YouTube. So it really just depends. And so those are kind of the high schools. For example, like Rock Hill High School, it's in Prosper ISD, but it's actually in the city of Frisco. And so, but because Prosper doesn't have like all the schools up and running yet, that's why we have a lot of students who live in Prosper go to, schools in the city of Frisco. So that's kind of what we have over here in Prosper. And also things that are coming soon is, as you can see here, Universal Studios. This is the future of Universal Studios. This is where they are building Universal Studios. So a lot of people in Prosper are going to be moving, or not moving, they're going to be visiting Frisco because a lot of the places to hang out are in Frisco. So this is going to be a very popular place for people in Prosper, of course. And then another very popular place that I mentioned in my vlog is called Fields West, fieldswest.com. And it's just south of the 380 highway. And Fields West right here, as you can see, is going to be like an outdoor shopping plaza, like similar to Legacy West in Plano, which I did a vlog, drone footage of Legacy West in my city of Plano vlog tour. Anyways, it's going to be very similar to that. It's going to have that feel, as you can see here, kind of like retail and restaurants. So this is going to be a very exciting place to hang out, a lot of places to eat, a lot of places to shop. So this is going to be a very popular place coming soon, Fields West. So that is going to be a place that a lot of people in Prosper are going to hang out. So that's going to be around like this area, very close to Universal Studios. So as you can see, there's a lot of development in Prosper, getting popular and going to continue to be popular even more. And so if we talk about, let's say, the cities that are adjacent, that are close to Prosper. So here we have Prosper right there. Prosper's right here. And then if we talk about cities that are near Prosper, then we're talking about like Little Elm is right here. You have Salina north of Prosper, but of course, being north of Prosper means that there's not a lot of development there. So not a lot of things to do in Salina. But of course, later on down the line, I'll have a tour for the city of Salina for people who are interested in this area, north of 380 Prosper and Salina. And then you have Frisco over here. So this is very close to Prosper. And then you have McKinney over here. And then you have like the Colony over down here for Prosper. And then you have like very small areas like Savannah, Providence Village over here. So very small cities. But for the most part, people in Prosper are probably going to hang out in Frisco. So let's take a virtual tour of a property in Prosper. You can go to my website, danielasian.com. And the great thing about my website you go under this buyers tab. Don't click it, but just kind of hover over this tab and go into mortgage calculator. And this is great because it's going to tell you the monthly mortgage payment that you're going to possibly have to pay if you get a loan. So let's just say you get a property at $500,000 and you want 3% down, loan term 30 years. Let's just say 5% interest rate, HOA $100. Let's just say insurance is going to be $150. So let's calculate that, and you have a monthly payment of $2,800 or so, give or take. And then you also have to calculate property taxes in there as well. So that's kind of the cool thing about this right here, mortgage calculator. You go into my website, go into danielasian.com, go to search homes right there, click that, and residential property type. Let's go to single family residence, status active. Let's go into Prosper right there for the city. And the minimum price was leave it as is. Maximum price, let's just go into $600,000. Type that in, make sure to click that 600,000. We're just gonna leave everything kind of just as is. And let's click the search button right there. Let's see what it pulls up. So here we have some houses in Prosper over here. But let's just go ahead and take a look at this area right here. This Mustang Lake, not Mustang Lake, that's Salina. Windsong Ranch. Windsong Ranch area. And so you got houses about 595,000, about 2,500 square feet. Another house, 3,000 square feet, about 590,000. Another house at 500,000 at almost 2,000 square feet. 525,000 at 2,700 square feet. Another one, 535,000 at 2,800 square feet. 595 at 2,700 square feet. 525 at 2,700 square feet. 4-bed, 4-bath. And so a lot of these are 4-bed. There's a 3 bedrooms because its square footage is only about 1,900 or so. And then you have another 4-bed here. You have 4-bed here, 595,000, 3,000. So you can kind of get the feel of what it's going to be like. If you want to get a house about 2,500 to 3,000 square feet, you're thinking about $550 to $600,000, and you can get a house for about four bedrooms. And then you have another one here, 535, 3-bed, and 2,000 square feet. Let's take a look at this one here, see what it's like. 535,000, and this looks pretty good because, as you can see, this very first picture looks pretty nice. But let's take a look at the photo soon. This was built in 2019, Windsong Ranch, right there, built in 2019. So it's fairly new, and that's pretty cool. It's 3-bed, square feet is a little over 2,000 square feet. Let's take a look at the photos, what it's like. I like it. I like the open floor plan. As soon as you enter into the living room, you have these open floor plan, vaulted ceilings, and you have the kitchen that's connected. So it looks really nice. Of course, this is virtually staged, which basically means that the furniture was just kind of like they added it through using the computer, right? That's why virtually it's staged. It's not real furniture is not in there right now. And so then you have this kitchen right here, countertop right there, nice color cabinets. And then you get into this living room and you have a fireplace right there, which is kind of an awkward place for a fireplace. But anyways, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, we get into the primary bathroom and we get into the primary bedroom, and even the bedroom has pretty high ceilings for a bedroom. So it looks really nice. And then upstairs game room, as soon as you get up from the first floor to the second floor, you see this nice area to kind of hang out, for kids to hang out, like a nice living space, game room, whatever you want to make it into. This is, of course, the living room again. This is the primary bedroom. This is the office space. And this is in Windsong Ranch. This is a lagoon, so that's pretty nice to live there, be able to go there. And you got these, says here, dark hardwood wood style flooring. So wood flooring, obviously. And then you have, let's keep scrolling down. This is the kitchen here. And then a bunch of pictures of the kitchen. So this is obviously without the furniture there. And so this is without it being virtually staged, and you can kind of see what it looks like with this fireplace over here. I guess like if they put this fireplace here, that may have been a bit awkward for them. I don't know. But this here is a bit awkward too. And I guess they were originally thinking for people to have their TV mounted against the wall over here, and so have furniture like over here on this side. But just really depends on how you want to lay out your floor plan there, your living room. And then this is the upstairs bedroom. Bedroom has vaulted ceilings. As you can see, very, very big closet. Kind of like a walk-in closet. And then you have a bathroom here. And then another bedroom. And then I don't know if this is the same bedroom. This may be, this seems like the same bedroom here. And this seems to be the entrance. Yeah, this is the entrance. This is the entryway. As soon as you walk in from your front door, then this is what you see on the left here. And this is obviously, as soon as you go upstairs, this is kind of like that game room that we saw earlier. Bedroom there. And yeah, so that's kind of the house that we see for $535,000, 3-bed, 3-bath. And so we saw the first floor had the primary bedroom, and then the second floor had the 2 bedrooms, as well as the game room up there. So that was pretty cool. And price wise, $535,000 at 2,000 square foot. A bit, I mean, today's market, of course, we're talking about 2,000 square feet, a bit small in terms of like the other house that we saw. When we're talking about like if you pay $50,000 more, or even this house priced at the same price at the one we just saw, you get 800 square footage more. And so if we were to click this one is built in 2012 here, so a bit older. And if we were to look through these photos, then we see kind of as soon as you enter, you got like the dining room. Now this house, of course, doesn't have those vaulted ceilings that the previous house had, and it feels a bit more like, doesn't feel too open, right? And so that's kind of how this house is like. But that's kind of how we can just compare with that house and this house. So anyways, that's kind of the virtual tour of this property here in Prosper, Texas. So there you go, a virtual tour of Prosper, Texas, all from Google Maps. And if you're thinking of moving in a few weeks, a few months, or a year down the line, feel free to call, text, email, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. If you like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe, click the bell notification so you get the market update in Dallas, Texas. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.